At InMe Global, we believe entrepreneurship is a powerful path to financial independence. Success, however, isn't a solo journey. That's why we emphasize the power of networking and mentorship, essential pillars that provide aspiring entrepreneurs with guidance, connections, and opportunities to thrive. We are proud to be part of Africa's growth story. Through our impactful conferences over the years, we have inspired change and empowered individuals to take bold steps towards their dreams. InMe Global has equipped over 500 individuals with...
This is how it will be. We'll come to present briefly on our ideas and your plans ahead. And when I have some comments, then we can give, and we can also get some comment from our colleagues as well. So we hear it across everyone, and we'll also give room to multiple questions. I know some of you have some questions that is bothering you about your key businesses. You have a lot of questions. So all the questions you have, you can bring it on. I'll really be glad if I have questions I cannot answer. I don't feel bad about that at all. So that it can make me go and do research and learn more. But I really hope to hear questions I cannot really answer. So if the question looked tough, don't be bothered to bring it up. All right, so we'll all discuss and we'll all get to learn from each other. I will also ask questions as well. Yes. So how many businesses do we have? How many businesses? Yes. Okay. Okay, so we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, so we have 7 businesses. So I think I'll give you the chance. As I said, I'll hear you more than I will speak. So I'll begin to hear from you, and I'll ask my questions. So I think briefly, I know you can present your business within 4 to 5 minutes, right? Ideally, if you have an idea and you understand it very well, within 4 to 5 minutes, you can do a short presentation. And we'll ask questions, and yes, I think that's how it will be. And after that, you also ask all your questions. Yes. That is how I think it should be. Do you have any suggestion on how we can make it better? Of course. Any other suggestions? It's okay? Okay. And thank you. So who would like to start first? Hey, the way you are smiling, it looks like you want to come first, though. Okay, whose name starts with A? You are? Whose name starts with A? Who is A here? We don't have A. You are Z. Who is B? Alphabetical order. B. C. Anyone starting with C? Oh, then D. What's the name?
Please, I'm Diane.
Diane what? Diane.
I prefer yeah.
Diane.
Yes, please.
Okay.
Okay, spell it for us.
DIAN for the media. Yeah.
DIAN.
Lady Diane for the media. Diana Ejewa.
Diane. Okay, Diane.
Yeah.
Oh, please come. You are telling us, so
Please.
I want to give us the opportunity, you know.
Comfortable here. Take the stage.
Please. Diane.
Ask for this one, we refuse.
Oh, Diane, can't you just come here so we see you very well? You see? Thank you. Thank you, Diane.
Yes, please. I'm still working on branding. So.
Okay.
Yeah.
I thought you were bringing some today.
Yeah, but
Yeah, so Diane, tell us about your product and your business.
okay, so I'm the founder of Beverage Harvest. What I do is that I supply beverages, locally made beverages. So initially the plan was to supply breakfast, that is old, like early mothers to save time, yet make their students or their kids look healthy because they are going to eat in the morning. But in the long run, it became a mashed kinky business. Yeah, so I supply mashed kinky to joints and to everyone who needs it. That's what I do now. So, like, in a way, I want to put culture out there to appreciate our culture. You know, kinky is a staple food in Ghana and in Africa. So instead of taking in the carbonated drinks and making your trips lively with something else, I think you can think about health and then put in mashed kinky as in place of carbonated drinks, just to, you know, make you healthy, because it is made with love, made with joy, and then we put into consideration the health of people in the production process as well.
Okay, nice. Thank you, Diane.
Yeah.
Oh, please, can you be there? A minute. And we have some few questions for her.
Your questions are welcome, please. Okay, so if you refuse to ask the questions, it means you buy into my idea. So 100 cedis package for you, or next time when I'm coming, you are going to pay for it. So.
Okay.
So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11.
Okay, Diane. So, how long have you been in business?
Okay, only 2 months.
Huh?
Only 2 months.
2 months. Okay. Do you sell in bottles, or you sell in buckets, or you sell in drums?
Okay, bottles at the moment.
Okay, bottles. So, for how many bottles have you sold?
Okay, 130 bottles.
130
Yes, please.
bottles for the past 2 months.
Yes, please.
Okay. And who were your specific customers? The customer groups that buy?
Okay, so people around me, and then in me global, made the purchase. Yeah, and then other people around me.
Other people around me. Can you
Yes.
specify the other people around me? What
colleagues.
customer groups can you put them into?
Okay, so my colleagues, and then a church program.
Okay.
So just these in me global, my colleagues, and then a church program.
A church program. So it
Yes.
means that a church is a customer base. And your church members. Your church
They
members.
were not even my church members.
Okay, so it was a church that purchased, or the individuals?
A person linked me. A church had a program, so I had to supply.
Okay, so a church was a customer.
Yes, please.
Okay. And when you say your colleagues, how do you define your colleagues?
The people I work with.
The people you work with.
Yes, please.
How will you describe that customer segment? Just like,
Friends.
friends.
Yeah.
Who are they? Males? Are they males or are they females?
Males and females.
They are males and females.
Yes, please.
What is their age group?
Okay, that should be 25 to 28.
25 to 28. And where did they stay?
Okay, we are all in the teaching field.
In the teaching field.
Yeah.
Specifically, which place?
Tema.
Tema.
Yes, please.
So, is it a single school, within a school, or multiple schools?
Within a school.
A school. What's the
Yes,
name of the
please.
school?
International Community College.
So, one of your customer group is teachers of International Community College.
Yes,
Isn't that?
please.
So you have to make your customer groups clear.
Okay.
This is my customer group.
Yes, please.
So teachers of what?
International Community College.
Yes, teachers of your
ICC.
school, teachers of IC.
ICC.
Okay, teachers of ICC,
Yeah.
a church. So far these are the two, and IMI Global.
Yes.
These are your 3 customer groups.
Yes, please.
So the teachers are individuals, right?
Yeah.
And the other one is institutions.
Institutions.
2 are institutions,
Yes,
and some group are what? Individuals.
Yes,
At least you have to be able to clarify your customer segment clearly, so that when you know you are growing the base, you know you are growing it. So I'm looking at these 3 customer segments. What has been what uniqueness did they seek in each of them, or they all have the same expectations? What is the expectations of each group?
Okay, so one group was concerned with my pricing.
Yeah, okay.
The other was concerned with the thickness.
Okay.
So with the teachers of ICC, they were concerned with my pricing.
Okay.
But the institutions, the 2 institutions, were concerned with my thickness. One sees is very thick, the other sees is very light.
Okay.
So now, this is how I'm going to, if I'm bringing it here, I know how I'm going to make it. If I'm taking it there, I know how I'm going to make it.
Okay, okay. So you have different set of products for different customer base
Yes,
right
please,
now?
depending on how you want it.
Okay, that's part of your plan.
Yeah.
Is it part of your plan for next year?
Yes, please, it
Okay.
is.
So how do you intend to grow your customer base? Geographic, um, are you scaling geographically or you are scaling adjacent?
Okay, so I'll make use of the media, yeah, in marketing.
Okay.
Yeah, and to make people, because now I've made people aware that I don't sell like in singles. So
Okay.
if it's a bulk purchase, I'm in, but in singles, I'm not in.
So it means that in your growth plan, you're targeting institutions rather than individuals?
Yes, please.
Okay. Which type of institutions are you targeting? Can you be specific?
Okay, banks.
But so far, you were already in church and
Yeah.
one other institution, a business
Yes.
institution like Imi Global and a church. These are the only two customers you have.
Yes, please.
Are you looking for more churches or more of institutions? So,
More institutions.
and what
I want to expand to offices.
offices?
Yes, please.
Okay. So how many offices do you target next year, March? Next year from January to March, how many offices do you want to?
Oh, it should
Institutions.
be, if it is 20 offices, I'll be so much glad. So I'll work on it.
Okay, okay. So how many are your team members currently?
Okay, we are 3.
3.
Yes, please.
Okay, okay. And what makes your product unique from all other products?
Because of the hygienic source or the hygienic condition we prepare the thing from, and then
Okay.
where we get our materials, our raw materials.
Okay, okay. And what is the profitability? What is the average profit percentage? Your profitability?
It depends on how much I'm doing. If it's more, I get more.
That's to
If
say, what
it's
is your
less-
profit percentage? You mean for percentage it is? Percentage doesn't demand how much?
Okay, so I'll say 20%.
20% profit
Yes,
margin.
please.
Okay. Thank you. There will be so many questions, but we'll let you sit down now and we'll hear from another person.
Thank you.
Yes.
So, AfriClean Solution is a product or so the company name is AfriClean Solution. So it's a company where we aim, or I aim for you to get all your cleaning products. But for now, we have dishwashing liquid soap, hand washing liquid soap, laundry, and floor cleaner and toilet cleaner. Yes,
Okay, nice. What's your name?
Felicia.
Felicia. Okay. So who are your target customers? Oh, sorry.
Family.
Questions. Yes. Yes. I know there's a lot of questions now, right, for her. So let me hear you first. Any question for more questions for Felicia? Don't worry. If you ask her, she won't ask you in return. It won't be a revenge when it comes to your turn.
Okay, so why I started AfriClean Solution, I realized that many homes want good products, but they get it, but they don't get it consistently. And the good ones they will get is from outside, like Astonish Harvest. So I said that let me make a local one, good one. They are going to also get it consistently. So starting from where I source my ingredient from, I make sure that it's organic. And for now, I'm still learning mixing chemicals, so I'm not there yet, but work in progress.
If you tell me you are still learning and working, then what guarantees your product to be the best?
what's guaranteed to be the best? This is my third production, and per the feedback, is good. When they use it, you don't get any rashes on your hand, meaning it's gentle on their hands. Amazing fragrance they've been giving me, and they said the co- viscosity is fine. Yes.
Also, in case you are doubting, I think I'll add one more to what makes hair products. Yeah. So in case you are doubting everything, I bought one, and when I took it home, I realized that every minute it gets down, and I have this younger sister in the house. Every second she's washing. So I was smelling something good. I'm like, why is it that the thing is getting finished so okay? Then she said, now she's using it as after wash. It's just because of how good it smells. So please, you can purchase hair because it smells so good. We understand that it's not the only product that smells so good on the market, but this is one of the best good products.
Okay.
Oh, and I can also testify because I've also bought a lot of the products here. I mean, it's encouraging.
Yes.
It can only get better.
Okay.
It's very encouraging.
Okay. Nice. So yes, your artwork make you unique. But who are your customer group? Can you? I think
Families.
families.
Yes.
Okay.
For now, family. So homes.
Okay. Households.
Yes.
Okay.
household.
And who else?
For now, maybe later.
For now, households, right?
Yes.
But can you be specific about households? Is it households in the whole Ghana you are targeting? So right now, which households are you targeting? Where are they? Where are they? What is their dynamics?
Okay. For when I started, it's off where I work. So my workplace, Immune Global, then my neighbors,
Your workplace. Where's your workplace?
Osuviari.
Osu.
So the staff there. Yeah.
There are houses around there. You go inside.
No, so at the workplace,
Yes.
I target our free time, then I sell to them.
You sell to who?
The workers.
You sell to the workers.
Yes.
So you say you sell to the workers. How does it mean it's households? You sell to the workers.
They use it in the house.
So can Diane also say that her own was also household? Because some of them, when they buy the match, they carry it home.
Okay, so workers.
Which workers? Because you need to be able to define your customer base. You need to know who you are serving. Are you getting me? If you don't know who you are serving, how do you improve your service to that particular person? You get me? So you should be able to define, just like we're able to define that her customer base is institutions. And the institutions he mentioned, one of the institutions he mentioned was a church. It means that she can now grow because a church was able to buy her service. Now she can target more churches. Because she wanted to go to banks, but she has not, I didn't hear she has already sold to any bank before, though. But she was going to where she hasn't sold to. But a church has patronized. What about she's consistently focused on churches because she has an experience. But she can also try on other institutions to see how they will turn out. Maybe if they purchase more, then she can target that more.
Okay.
So how can you describe your customer base? It wasn't clear for me.
Okay.
Yes.
Office people.
Office people.
Yes.
Okay, office workers.
Yes, office workers.
Okay.
Then homes, few homes.
When you say office workers, private office workers or government-related office workers, which of them specifically?
Both, quasi, so private and government.
Okay. And the person must be in office. And so you carry it to the offices? You've been going around offices or one specific office?
I've gone to 2 offices.
So far, 2.
Yes.
2 offices. So how many pieces have you sold so far?
For this, it comes in letters.
Yes.
Okay, so I started 23rd October.
Okay.
To date, I've sold 200 letters.
200
Letters.
liters, okay.
Yeah.
And who did you sell it to? Can you mention the group of people who buy it? And the one who buy more?
The one who buy more is Immune Global.
Okay.
Then home, a home also added from Immune Global. Then office, one office I went to.
They also...
Yes, they bought 4, so 17 liters.
They bought 17 liters?
Yes.
Okay. So how do you get it to your customers?
So amazingly, when we did the meeting for me to start the production, I was posting. I didn't know whom I was selling to. I was posting previous ones, what I've done in the house. Then one lady said she wants 17 liters. So that was my first customer, and she's at the office.
Okay.
She's an office worker. So when she ordered for it, then I started selling 1 liter to our workers in the hospital.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So far, what challenges have you faced so far in your business? Because you already have sold 200 liters, right?
Yes.
As at now.
Yes.
Looking at the last 2 months, what was your vision? How many have you wanted to have sold by this time? How many liters have you intended to have sold by this time?
Like 100.
Like 100, and you did 20. So what were the challenges that makes you undersell? What are the challenges you are currently facing?
First, where I source the ingredients from,
Okay.
then bottling. I wasn't getting bottles for packaging.
Okay.
And
And
I wasn't having anything at all, like even the bowl to start with.
Okay.
And everything. So I went to where they sell the chemical ingredients.
Yes.
Then I told the woman that I want to start this business. I want to come and do it at her end.
Okay.
So I wasn't having a place to start, but now I've bought my own bowls and my own few things that I'm starting with. So that one is sold.
How do you get the little resources? When you were starting, you didn't have a place. But how did you get this? How did you get the place?
How did I get it? So now I do it in my room.
So you did it in your room.
Yes.
Your room is the place now.
Yes.
Okay. But you were able to bought the first consignment. How do you get capital to start that? Your first consignment?
And I do part-time job. So when
Okay.
I receive that money, I use it for the order.
Okay. So you use your own personal funds from your
Yes.
part-time work
Yes.
to start, and with the profit, then you do more orders with that.
Yeah. Yeah, so the profit, I went to do dedication at church. So that profit was not invested back into the business. So it was the second production and the third one that I invested into the business.
Okay, nice. Anyway, you started, just like I've heard testimonies, you have good fragrance. That makes it stand out. And also here, your viscosity is good. At least that makes it unique. But you see, there's no label on it, even though it would have been good. But I'm glad you still start business without the label. Are you getting me? One problem that most of the startup face is that they do their business because they are not perfect. They are waiting to be perfect. Perfection will make you don't start, and you are going backwards. Just because of label, someone wouldn't have started her own or would not have put a business. But irrespective of label, but you are still what? You target a certain group of what? Market. But you can't get somewhere. But at least that is a starting point. So people should be willing to start when they are not entirely perfect. But it only limits you to a certain group of customers. By the time will come when you are able to label it very well, it also increase your customer base to a certain group of what? People. And the time will come you're able to acquire licenses from the FDA or the standard board. Also open you to another wider group of what? Customers. But I think so far it's good for the start. Okay, so great.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
My name is The Plantain Man.
The Plantain Man?
Yeah.
Okay. PM.
So I fry and sell crispy plantain chips. Yes.
What?
I fry and sell sweet and crispy plantain chips.
Okay, sweet and crispy.
Yes.
What time do you have to leave?
I'm about to leave and you say give me the mic.
Then please, he has a paper to write.
Okay. Then, yeah, so we'll exempt you. So next time, you come. Yes. All the best, Haruna.
My name is Prince Gani, and I had two businesses, so I wanted to discuss with.
So you are GP,
Yeah.
Ghani Prince.
Yeah, so I'll bring the first one, and then I'll bring the second one to board, because I feel like I need a lot of input from my team to help me do a lot of additions into my businesses. So the first one is a microfinance.
Okay.
Yes, so I have passion to help individuals and people help be able to attain their financial objective.
So right now you run a microfinance company?
Yes.
Right now?
Yes.
Okay, good.
So I realized that before then I was at Zenith Bank.
Okay.
So I realized there's a gap which has not been filled by the informal sector.
Okay.
So I team up with one or two people, and then I set up the business. I realized most women, especially the market women, from the time of their business, their closing time, they meet the closing time of the banks, so they are not able to bank. So I wanted to fill that gap. So that's what brought out the idea, and then I established it. So currently, I'm running at within Dansuma, Manklobi vicinity.
Okay.
So that's what I'm doing, and I'm on the move now.
Okay.
So I think last month I got recognized by the Bank of Ghana. So I had my provisional license. So I'm still on the move.
Okay.
So what I do is we put people on the field, and then we get to the market women at their workplace, and then we help them to bank the little that they can, and also give them the convenience of banking. You know, mostly banking, when you want to do withdrawal, you have to come to the bank. But with our services, what we do is that when you want to withdraw, we can also bring your money to you at wherever we meet you, wherever is convenience for you. We meet you, and then we give you your cash. So something a little more personal from the original banking section that we all experience. So basically, that's my first one.
Okay. So I think any question for him or contribution towards what he has said? Okay.
I've heard about the microfinance. I know of an auntie. When they give you one, they will take 10.
Yes.
And they are, if you talk to a lot of market women, they are the cause of collapse of a lot of businesses.
Yes.
So I don't know if your interest rate is as equal as what the others are. So
Yeah, what you are saying, you are not far from the truth. That's the reason why I started mine. I'm looking to bridge the gap, and then also the negativities that arises with banking, and as you said, some of them are hearsay, but it's true. So I'm taking a leap at a time. I'm not in giving out loan yet. For now, we are serving them with the savings, and then with the loan, we've partnered with other companies that we will lay it out, and then we are going to go strictly according to the current interest rates in the system. So if Bank of Ghana, you know the salary workers, if they are getting, let's say, 15% from the government, okay, and we are private, of course the government can hold a lot of load that we can't. We will not go far from 15. It should be something between 16, 17. So we always go in line with what's already existing in the system. We will not go far from there. Because if we do that, then it means we are also doing whatever is already happening in the system. But we are here to solve the problem of the informal sectors. Those who think banking is not necessary. Some people are keeping monies, and then these rats and other staffs are getting in touch with this money. Some people are saving money at a tight corner, then house gets bent, and then money too is bent. These are the things that we are trying to eliminate. Okay, yeah. So with what you are saying, I think that one gets to do with credit unions or microcredits. They are in purposely for loan services, and it happens because of, from the little research, it's because they want to eliminate certain contingencies. They know that when they give out loans to 10 people, the probability of repayment is less. So that's why they pledge their interest high. So these are issues in the system that we are looking to resolve, and also to bring the people's trust back into savings. Thank you.
Okay, any other question for him? Okay, great. I think your value proposition was clear. What you are doing was clear, and your target customers was also clear, and you were able to communicate how you even deliver your service to your client. It's also very clear. And you have even you said you are on the way of having license from Bank of Ghana. You already have it already, so at least, and you have done that. But I think, as my sister also mentioned about the credits, some of your businesses are more like they're philosophical. You are helping the communities through your work, and at least now we have the savings side. But now you kind of have some competitive businesses, especially mobile money, for instance. People can save through mobile money, and maybe we also have the major banks, right? Even though they also save, but now you are able to you are able to go through them. But aside the fact that the convenience you give to them by going to them, and the convenience of withdrawal, I think mobile money also seems to have that convenience. So mobile money seems to be like your close competitor, because but you don't also give credit, which people will also intend. So how do you convince these people to buy more of your services and not the mobile money? And also, why do you also convince them to buy your services and not the microcredit too? Because everyone, even though people know that loans has not been good for starting businesses, but people don't know. Until they experience it, people don't know loans are not good for them. They have to go and fall before they learn the lessons, in most cases, right? So how are you able to convince this people? Because most people go to save even with microcredit because they want their credit. So how do you convince people to really buy your services?
So the first one I'll answer is, I think, with the mobile money.
Yes.
Yes, we've thought about that.
Yes.
We have teams that are always on the run in being proactive. So what we are doing is that we've realized that these women, most of them are, excuse me to say, naive when it comes to technology. So they are not convenienced with what is happening on the system. Sometimes they are saving, but like, I don't want to mention company's name, but the saving aspect in the mobile money, they can't check their balances.
Okay.
Yes. And then they themselves operating the phones. So we are banking on that side, okay, and to assist them. With ours, you have your passbook with you and you can always check your balance and what is happening to you. And then the second thing too is the discipline. Okay, unless they place the thing on automatic, where an amount of money is deducted from them all the time. Now when you place your savings on the mobile money on auto, there's going to be a time that when you are ready to, the system is ready to take and there's no money in the system, it won't be able to do it. So we help them with that. Ours is on a disciplinary base. When we come, if we have arranged with you that by this time we come, and then we help you. So when we come and maybe you don't have the money, you can tell us that maybe tomorrow or maybe this day or this time. Then we come, we'll still come back and then come and take the money. So ours being a physical contact, they feel more comfortable than the system, which can go off or anything can happen to it as and when you need your money. You understand? So yes, with that convenience of face-to-face interaction, they feel more comfortable dealing with us than the mobile money.
Okay. So far you have a good experience with that.
Yes, please.
But another question is, what's your business model? How do you make money? Because I know financial institutions, they sell credit to get money. You are not giving credit now. How do you make money?
Okay, so with the SUSU, we are applying the traditional, with the savings, we are applying the traditional SUSU method, where we draft a 31 booklet, and then we give the 31 booklet out to the customers, and then when they finish with the page, which is 31, we deduct 1 as a commission for the business.
Okay. So that's your profit now, commission deduction. Okay, and that is good. And so far, have you had any challenges with your business so far? With your team members? Because mostly services is more has to do with team and other compliance issues and in general. So what are some of the key challenges you face so far?
Challenges, if I say I'm talking about it, then we will not close from there.
What are maybe three major challenges?
Yes,
three major
got
challenges.
to a time I have to call Coach Francis.
Yes.
Yes, so one goes to do with loyalty with the workers.
Okay.
Yes, and sometimes they break your heart.
Okay.
Yes, so loyalty is one.
Okay.
Getting your team to deliver the company's objective.
Okay.
And some of them, they let you down.
Okay.
Because we are dealing with money, it's very, very sensitive.
Yes.
You know, there are some people that are not much disciplined,
Yes.
and they cannot look at, like we say, krama in dahona, krama in Adrian dahona, krama in yewo. Like their own personal issues, they bring it into the business. Once there is pressure on them, they feel like they have no other thing than to go for the money, which is not them. So this is one of some of the issues that we face.
Okay.
But like I said, I have a team behind who are always proactive. Quickly, we got into a situation and then find a way of making sure that we are able to audit everybody every day, so that there's nothing like you have anything behind you. So for instance, previously, you go out and then when you come and you say you had let's say 2,000 from your collection.
Yeah.
That's what we have. By now, we have an SMS alert. This SMS alert alerts the customers. So in case a customer has given you money and don't present it, the customer will not get an SMS.
Okay.
So quickly the customer will call the office that maybe I gave this person this money and I've not received it. Then we will know because the customer did not receive the alert. Yes. So we've used those things to check those things.
Okay, so you had faced it before, but now you have improved your accountability structures.
Yes.
Okay, so aside the accountability with workers' loyalty, which you have improved now, what other two key were some challenges you faced beyond?
Yes, we have had predecessors who come into business and then one way or the other they move away with the customers' money. So customers always want us to prove to them that how is our business different from those predecessors.
Yes.
We hear microcredit, microfinance, companies and other stuff establishing, and then within a short period there are no more.
Yes.
Okay, good. So we told them that with ours, first of all, is the legalities involved. Before you go through the approval stage,
Yes.
or you need to get prominent people who are in the system to
Yes.
use as your guarantors.
Okay.
So we made the customers aware that before they will say with anybody or deal in this susu or microfinance thing, they should first go to the office to go and check if they have certification. Because with the kind of certification and approval that we have, it's impossible for me to run. Because the people behind who are acting as guarantors are people that, unless I'm dead, yes, they are very proficient people, and then I will not want to tarnish their image. Okay. And these people are also in best financial position to even help refund in case something of that sort happens. So the procedure is very huge. So people dodge those procedures and they establish themselves, and then that is when they are able to run.
Okay.
So I'm also educating the customers as to how they'll be able to check the authenticity of such establishments.
Yes.
So that they can also, if not in Dansoman or Mankobi where we are operating, when they go to elsewhere, they will be able to authenticate that this thing is authentic. For instance, let me bring men's good. The way they started operating, you see, yes, how they were operating, and everything was not a financial institution, but nobody was able to detect that it was not a financial institution.
Yeah, sure.
Yes, good. So you have to go to the office, and if someone can fake a certificate, but there's a way you can always check.
Okay.
Yes. So I come to them clean, and I give them the backgrounds where they can check. There are even numbers that I give out that if you want, you can call Bank of Ghana straight. Yes. And the various associations that you have to pass through before Bank of Ghana will qualify you. You have to pass through Ghana Social Collectors Association. You have to pass through, there's another Depositors Association of Ghana. Yes. And all these bodies are being manned and governed by Bank of Ghana itself.
Okay.
So I made them feel and know that because of this reason, there's nowhere to run to.
Okay, so nice. I think your business has moved to a certain level. You are beyond our usual level. We can say you are above the basic startup level. You are above the basic startup level.
That's
So
why I said I have to.
yes.
So I'll bring this one. Then I'll bring this
And now you have a service base. For a service, your team is so much important. The team is a service. If the team are well motivated, they do the work. So what are some the team becomes your part of your customers too. For a service, that's your internal customers, right? So what measures are you putting in place to ensure that your team is able to deliver your service as it should be, as you want it to be delivered to your customers? What measures are you putting in place to ensure your team actually does that?
Okay, so one of the things is that we hold every 3 months.
Yes.
There's an in-service training
Okay.
that we do, that we bring people on board. We bring experts on board to help assist them, to train them, and also there's a mother bank that we fall under. We just want to follow as a form of mentorship so that we'll be strong. So sometimes we bring some of their management and other staff to come and visit us, and to come and check if everything we are doing is okay. And also there's a package for their career, so that when they come, they feel like they belong. The workers, they feel like they belong. So in case you want to further your education or whatever you want to do, we sit down with you and see how possible the company will be able to assist you.
But looking at the work of a bank or financial institutions, how it is involving, can someone really study while he's working there? Or
Yeah, it's possible if the person is really determined. Just that you need to be more determined than the other person who is not in the banking institution, because it's very tedious and time demanding. Sometimes you have to leave the office around 10, 11. So with that one, if you are not really determined, career-wise, you'll not be able to.
okay, okay. Thank you. You did well. Good.
They say when you finish, the person you want to do.
Hey.
Thank you. I'll sit down to the last.
He raised the bar, right?
Good afternoon.
Yeah. Good afternoon. Number 4.
Number 4. Okay. My name is Steven.
Yes. Your cap reminds me of this Martin Piebu, right? No, you can. It's nice. It's nice. It reminds me of Martin Piebu. He wore one. You're also a lawyer, right?
No. I have a registered business.
Okay.
Stable Brain Innovations. So we help brand with social media marketing, boosting of their pages and stuff. But currently, what is actually my focus is mobile money. There was a lady who is a monopoly in my community. So you can even go to her and she tell you she's sleeping, so she will call you back. So I decided to register the same, and I started working. And so far so good, things are working well. So I'm expecting to meet their needs, especially capital wise. Some come out with huge sum to cash out. So basically, that's what I do now. So with the social handle, I want you to give me an advice, because most of the contracts we get are close relatives and then friends, and they don't want to pay and all that. So I want to know how to go about that.
Okay. Nice. So you can pile a lot of questions for me, but now I'll ask questions. I'm here. This is the time for me to hear about your business and to ask my questions. Yes.
You can ask questions.
Yeah, so the social media marketing,
Yes.
and who are your target customers specifically?
Everyone.
Everyone.
Yes.
So do you have customers in China?
No.
Why I didn't know some people.
Everyone, being it maybe companies, schools, churches.
Everyone in which place? Is it in Ghana?
Yes.
Everywhere in Ghana. From do you have customers in the Upper West region?
No.
So what do you? I didn't know it's part of Ghana.
Once they bring a job, we will handle it. So currently we are open for everyone.
You are open for everyone.
Yes.
Okay.
There's no need to be there.
Okay.
I can handle it for your home.
Okay.
Just give me the pictures, whatever it is. I will pack it for you.
So when did you start?
Oh, more than 5 years.
5 years ago.
Yes.
So this year alone, how many customers have you handled this year?
This year,
3 customers. And the
one is the MC for Wokatamansu. I used to handle the MP, but then I've handed over to his personal aid. Then my personal page.
Okay. Okay. So that's a 3 distance. And the 3 that you are doing is able to pay you enough?
That's what I'm saying, that the relation. So once in a while they just drop what they feel like. And then because of the relation.
So you have 3 customers right now?
Yes.
The 3 customers is a politician, one.
Two.
2 are politicians, and the third one is
And the third one is myself.
yourself.
Myself.
So you pay yourself for the services you.
So I don't pay myself.
So basically, so
I
you
have
have
a church too.
you have a church. So that's 3. A church and 2 politicians. You manage them. Okay. So these 2 people, as I'm saying, are they able to pay you well to handle your team?
That's the issue.
That's the issue.
The payment is the issue.
Okay, okay.
I feel the relation. So as for the church, it's just the airtime and that's all.
Okay, okay, okay. That's for church. And also, but this year, how many customers were you intending to actually get? How many customers were you intending?
5.
You intend to get
loyal customers.
5 loyal customers.
So for only one is serious, which is the MC.
Only 1 loyal now. Instead of you wanted 5, you planned for 5.
Yes.
But you get what?
One.
Or you got 1.
Yes. As for him, the resources is available. He gets the phone for you.
Okay.
The data, but like to be on a payroll, that this is what you get.
How come you couldn't get up to the 5?
I feel maybe the worker didn't give me time to talk to more people or go to
The work didn't give you?
time to maybe go for prospect customers, like
Okay.
to go to them.
How many are you in your team?
We have about 3.
3.
Yes.
So all of you are truly engaged that none of you can look for work for yourself?
Yes, almost all of us are engaged.
With only the 2 customers? Or only with the 1 loyal customer? 1 loyal customer. You are so engaged with...
Looking for the prospects.
No, your work is social media marketing. You have 1 loyal customer,
Yes.
3 workers,
Yes.
and you are all engaged you are engaged towards serving that 1 loyal customer that you can't do marketing for yourself.
Oh no, I'm not too engaged.
So how come you couldn't get just the 5 loyal customers in a whole year?
We feel we've not done what you are supposed to do.
You know you realize your mistakes.
Yes. So maybe coming years.
But you realize that you are a marketing company.
Yes.
So have you done? You say you were even doing marketing for yourself. How effective has that marketing been?
Very, very.
Have you gotten people that you couldn't serve or you just didn't get at all because you're a marketing company?
With my marketing I was talking about, I sell data,
Yes.
like internet data,
Yes.
airtimes. And
Okay.
So that one is working
That one is working. Okay.
every day.
Okay. So that is another side of the business. This is giving you more money. The mobile money side,
Yes.
and the airtime you sell online.
Yes, please.
Okay. And that one too. Who are your target customers on that airtime sales? The online airtime sales.
That one it's online.
It's online, right? Anybody,
Then my colleagues are working.
your colleagues at work, they all buy you.
Reference, like people refer me to.
You say you sell data.
Yes.
Where you buy data and sell, right?
It's,
How?
I'm a middleman to MTN. So
Okay.
we buy it in large quantity. not-
From MTN.
Yes.
So MTN does those sales,
Yes.
Okay.
So 10 gig, 15, 20.
and you can resell.
Yes.
Okay, okay.
With no expiry.
With no expiry. Okay. Okay. So I think just like you mentioned, I think you should effectively target. But when I ask the question, who are your target customers? See, if you're not able to define your target customer very well, you can't chase him.
Yes.
Imagine you're a young man. You want to get married. You can't determine the wife, how your woman look like, the kind of woman you want. You've been roaming around now for the past 5 years. You are still a bachelor. But you don't know. You say, oh, I want to marry. But what kind of woman I want to marry? See, your customer is just like your wife, right? You want to marry, right? You should know the kind of what? The attitude what? The attitude she has. Maybe you want your woman to have a certain color. You understand? You want them to live in a certain what? A certain area. It's okay. Maybe you don't want those from a certain part of Accra, but you want those who stays in around the Amasaman area. You may have your own reasons. So just like your customers are like that. So you should define even though it's social media marketing is broad.
Yes.
It's so broad. Who is your target? Is it educational institutions? Because social media marketing for education institutions is different from all other marketing. Are you doing social media marketing for financial institutions? Or are you doing social media marketing for oil and gas companies? Are you doing for construction companies? Or if it's general too, but like general means you can scale your business geographically or adjacent. Adjacent means other services. Maybe you are doing for politicians now. Maybe you want to add educational institutions or churches. They are different. They can be different within one location, maybe in Greater Accra. You can also do some particular one. If it's a church, you say you have a church. You can do churches, and you scale a churches geographically. All churches across the whole of Accra. You can do anything where you can get together churches within what? The whole of what? Anywhere there are church programs, church conferences, you are going there. Anywhere you see some pastors meeting, you are what? Going there, trying to convince them to be able to buy your what? Convince them to buy your services. But you are growing what? You get them, but you grow, but one product, you expand. Or one area, you can do multiple one within that particular, but you know that you master the area. So the scaling all depends on you, the strategy that you choose to what? But right now, you don't even have customers. That's the fact. The fact that you don't have customers, not to talk about how you also get money from what? The customers. And sometimes, when you're starting, how long have you started? You say 5 years. That's a long time, though, at least. For the first few years, you can maintain, sometimes you intentionally maintain few customers. When you maintain the few customers, you build your business strategy and your style of business within that few customers so that you can now expand easily. Because your structures are, even though it's a small company, you want to have your structures and you want to have some basic policies governing you and your few workers around you, how you work, how you share profit, how you pay them. These are basic structures that when you are dealing with 3 customers, you can make those mistakes quickly. But if you are having 20 and you're making mistakes, you see, you can easily crash down. But once you do that, you can easily what? Now expand. And how do you even expand? You can have strategy, your own strategy of what? Expansion. Maybe you are expanding through social media. And social media, how? You have to go to what? Even specific what? Pages. Specific pages. You do that. So I did a social media promotion for NACOPS when they were starting, the Ghana National Council for Private Schools. We have institutions we want them to see our post. We are not just saying everyone should see. Everyone should see, but we want people from certain institutions to see. We will buy and target that particular institution. We mention the institution instead of even saying, no, we are not mentioning the whole of Greater Accra. We know the institution. We'll mention them. Even we pay. But we'll get them. Just like you do. You pay for it. Everything has a price. You see what Coach was saying on the pact? Discipline. When you say discipline, it's like price beyond cash. Everything has a price. If you really want it badly, you have to pay for it. You have a value which is not cash. Some of those values is also a price. That is your rest. That is also your other desires that you have. You need to be able to pay it as a cost. If you're not willing to pay for anything, because everything has a price, you have to be willing to what? Pay for it, right? So you have to look at it. It won't be easy, but you have to be able to what? Even if you have to go to those places, go. You have some money, you need to buy your phone. You have to sacrifice your smartphone desire for what? That. Now, when you're watching Lewin movies, it's enjoy at that time. You can use that time, instead of enjoying, use it for what? That. You have to be able to willing to pay the price. So you have to target. But when you get the customers, you can learn. As you're saying that, you say friends are not what? Paying for a service. When you are dealing with it, it's a contract. Before you engage someone, because initially, friends should not pay. Ideally, that's the fact. If you're starting a business, friends should not what? Pay. It doesn't make sense what I'm saying. It doesn't seem to make sense. But think through it deeply. Because when you're starting business, no one knows your services. People don't trust you. So the early users, you have to be a fool first before you can be wise. And being a fool means they'll use your product, they'll use the product, and they'll get to trust it. Because if you put a high price on it, nobody will ever use your product. But when you intentionally make it relatively cheap or you are a fool, people can use it and they'll not pay. But they will build the trust. I guess my sister, when she was mentioning her product, now that if she has put so much price on it, I don't think she will be able to deliver up to the 200 liters that she has done. But I know people have tested it. She gives chance for people to what? Use and test in the foolish stage. And then when they are now addicted, then he now put the what? He put the price inside. Then now you don't have an option. Even me, I want to buy some. You see, because I can hear the testimonies. But at first, what testimony does it have? No testimony, right? And like now, you have few friends who want to test your services. Oh, don't worry, I'll do it for you. Get me anything. After 1 year or 6 months, they say that no. When you say you are leaving, they don't want you to leave. Then now, the price begins to build itself. You know? Just like last time I came here, I used an example between water and what was the name? Water and gold. Actually, or diamond. Diamond is a stone. It's just a stone. But gold is water. Water is life. Like, water is so important. But how come that it's so cheap? Sometimes price is independent of value. It's just about demand that determines price. You may have something too good, but people don't know it. It doesn't have a value. It's too important. You're good, but so you have to lure people to now demand it. It's the demand that grows is what grows your what? Your price. So you grow in that. At first, maybe people you be a fool for a while, but you can't be a fool all the time. Yes. So maybe you think that and yes. But you have to know your customer very well. It is you. Either you know that I'm growing within this, or this is who I'm dealing with, and this is how I am. But it is you to decide. I'm not supposed to decide for, but you have to know your customer very well. So you did well. All the best. Number 5, it means that it's left with 2 people, right? When we did accountant. If the accountant, or 2 or 1.
How many? Those who counted, how many?
You are here, right? Yes. Great. Okay. No, Trey. Yes.
Okay, so we are Tech Hub Logistics. What we do is we bring in used laptops from UK and US where we connect students, teachers, and educators digitally so that they can communicate and as well have their work done in the digital space because of the digitalization that very soon we will be scaling up to. Yeah, so basically that is what we deal in. Yeah.
Selling of laptops.
Yeah.
Okay. Any question for him?
They don't have questions.
The name again? Your name again?
We are Tech Hub.
Tech Hub. Your name?
Francis.
Oh, wow. Francis the second or the first?
Yeah, I think I'm the prototype. Yes.
Is your brand registered?
Not yet.
So how do you manage after importation and there's a report?
Okay, so basically what we do is that we have somebody there. So it is being imported in someone's name because we are now scaling up under someone's name. Then we will pay and take our product, then sell. Yeah.
Okay, nice.
I saw your hand. Now you are afraid of your question now.
My brother is selling laptops.
Friends, I saw your hand.
Yes.
Yeah.
So when there's a large order, have you ever experienced supplying a large quantity?
Not yet. Not yet. So I can't speak much to that. Yeah. Yeah. The largest import that we've done was 58. That is the largest we've done. Yeah. But somebody demanding like a large one, not yet.
Have you had issues with the clearing at the port?
For that, because we are doing it under someone, the person handles that. Yes. So we pay, then the goods are ready. We go for our concessions, and that's it.
Is it like a pre-order thing?
Is
it like a pre-order thing?
Pre-order, yes.
Like if I'm getting a laptop from you, I have to pre-order from you.
Or it depends on the relationship. So for instance, let's say Felicia wanted a laptop. I can deliver the laptop to her without the money. Yeah. But if I don't know you, you bring the money before. Yeah. But if you are within Accra, that one I will meet you personally, or at we have a delivery guy, so he will come with it. You check it, whether it matches and meets your specification that you requested for. Then, if you are comfortable, you exchange.
Talking about specification, do you deal with every brand of laptop or a specific laptop?
Okay, for now, we're dealing with 3 brands. That is Lenovo, Dell, and HP. Yeah, these are the only brands we deal with. But if in the future you wanted to connect us to another, we are open.
Okay. Dell, Lenovo, HP. Okay, so, and who are your target customers?
Students, teachers, and educators.
Students, teachers, and educators.
Educators, yeah.
So, can you specify? Is it more specific? Currently, who are you among this group? Where are you? Are you targeting them from all over the world, or you are targeting
just
the whole Ghana?
In Greater Accra.
So,
currently.
in Greater Accra.
Yes.
Do you have a specific part of Greater Accra or the entirety of Greater Accra?
That is entire Greater Accra.
Okay, teachers, students, educators. Yeah. Okay, so these three group of people, do you target them with certain known institutions?
Yes.
So far, how many institutions have you targeted for this group of people? Okay. How many institutions so far have you targeted?
Basically, there's private schools.
Yes.
Yeah, the private school teachers. Yeah.
Private school teachers?
Yeah.
They have been your dominant...
Yes. Customers.
When you say private school teachers, is it private universities, private senior high, private, or all private in general?
Oh, yeah. But most are from the private basic schools.
Okay.
Yeah, the junior high teachers.
Okay.
Yeah.
So is it the users that pay or someone else pay for the users?
They pay themselves.
They pay themselves.
Yes.
Okay. Is it, did they pay in full or they pay in certain level of installment?
Okay, so with this one, if we go to an institution and then we demonstrate and they show interest, what we do is that we go into agreement with the school authorities.
Yes.
We pay 70 outright.
Okay.
Then the 30% is being split, and then you pay in 2 concessions.
Okay.
Yeah, this is what we do with them.
Okay. Yeah, that's good. Yeah, we know how you deliver to your clients, and you also have a way you get your product in. And I know your prices, how you make your money has been. But your business have some, doesn't you have faced some risks so far? And what has been the major risks you have faced?
Oh, okay. Sometimes you might deliver a product to somebody and it will backfire.
Okay.
Yes. I think I faced that one. It's only, how do I put it? Like somebody saved me because the person knew who I am.
Okay.
So the person stood in, and then I sorted the person later.
It backfired how?
Okay, so the machine, the machine was delivered, and I don't know what happened because it is gadget. It went, and then some of the keys were not working, and because it is touch too, I don't know what happened in the course of transportation, and then the touch too was messing up. So which the person, because he doesn't know me, he started agitating and then calling, threatening. You see that thing, that you send somebody money, you've not even seen the person before. So it took a friend who is working with him. That he said, no, Francis will not do that. Just take your time. And have you called him? He said yes. What did he say? So I'll get back to you. Then even if he did not pay, I'll pay the money. So I think that saved me. Yes. And then sometimes you might, especially at the long journey deliveries, the person will pay the money all right, but left with the delivery fee. The thing will get there, and then, oh yeah, so you understand. But they are all challenges that we are trying to, deal with, and then put better structures in place in order to contain it. If not outright, we will minimize.
Have there been cases where people, as you said, that some group of people you can give to them and pay? Has there been cases you give it out and you find out how to get your payment back? Have you faced those challenges?
Not yet.
Okay. So it means that you are quite careful on how you handle that part. Yes.
I'm interested in the challenge of the backfiring. How are you resolving it? You say you are trying. I want to know what you're putting in place to ensure that it doesn't reoccur.
All right. So what I'm trying to do now is that we will get things that if we want to transport it, maybe on a long journey, that the thing can be saved in a box. Because, used laptop, most of them don't come in a box. Yeah, so the old box that we have and other racks and other papers, So we are planning on that, and then also planning of getting our own packaging, so that even if it is not coming with a box, we will have our own box that will make it safe. Yeah, it's all capital intensive, and we are working around it. Yes, sir.
Yeah, please, do you have technicians that works on in case you have a problem with, just as you say that you have a problem with the keyboards, and
Yeah.
you have technicians that works on it?
Sure. I'm one of them. Yeah, with my computer science background, so some of them we can just handle it quick. But the one that is beyond our expertise, we just, source for other experts to help us out. Yeah. So if you want one, I'm just sitting here. Come and I'll serve you.
So what's the price range of your computers?
Okay, so it depends. Most of the times I look at the generation.
Okay.
Yeah, so if you want like 10 to 11 generation, you can imagine. So with 10 generation, like i5, i7, if it is Lenovo, then we are looking at 3.5 up, if it is Lenovo. But if it is HP, 4.5 up. Yeah, by Dell, sometimes the one that comes is a little bit lower. Yeah, the ones that have been, or we've been getting. Yeah, so that one, 2.7 up. Yeah. And then even some of them, you might get it that 2.7, even 2.5, depending on the generation. But if the generation is lower, the price will definitely be lower. Yeah. So this morning I showed one, and that one was 7th generation, and it is HP. I showed it 2,500. Yeah. It's i5 too, so.
Okay, nice. So how many people are in your team?
Okay, we are two.
We are two.
Yeah, but because we are dealing under a company, sometimes when it becomes critical, they do help us out.
Okay,
yeah.
okay.
But for us running the tech hub, we are two.
Okay, okay. So I just hope there are no conflict between the two. When you are working and you are two, you need to learn how to manage conflicts and ensure that you are not greedy to each other and you respect each other as the same. That's how you grow. But one person cannot grow his business. But when you are getting to a certain number, then you have to ensure that you take care of your team members very well. If not, you may have a good idea, but just because of team member management, most businesses are not able to go far because of that. But you have a good model. Okay, you did well. Yes.
Yeah, so I think with the team management, I was also thinking if you could have a partnership agreement between you and your partner.
Your partner.
Just for future and then
Yes.
just because some of these things, reading Prince Amodin's book gives you a fair idea of how these partnerships can go. Today, the person is a friend, you are doing business together. But in the future, when growth or money is increasing and all that, like it creates a whole lot of
Yes.
confusion. So if you can have a partnership agreement.
Yes.
Okay.
I think that's a very great point. Thank you for that.
Thank you very
That's
much.
great.
Because basically the future is like getting to a point where I will go there, get the machines myself, and then bring them down, possibly supply to people, but gradually, because the guy, he's my mate. Yeah, he's a very good guy, and then whatever that comes, he knows. Yeah, and then he knows his percentage. Yes, madam.
Experience.
Yeah. Yes, sir. Okay.
When it comes to money, you don't say that I know the person. Obaya is my very good friend for 10 years. He sells so. When it comes to money issue,
It's a different ball game.
it's a different ball game.
Okay.
You take your money.
All right. All right.
Yeah. So yeah.
So please.
Okay.
Alicia, you want to say something?
Any other comment? That was a great comment. Any other comment for him Any other comment? Okay, so thank you. Listen to the next person. There?
Ideation stage.
Okay, that's you. Okay, we'll get there.
Thank you.
Let me take a sip of my sobolo again. By now it has, the block has gotten down.
Hi. Good afternoon.
Is that money on your
My name, yes, cash money.
yeah?
Hi, good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
My name is Obaya. You can also call me Glitz by Oba. So, I make hairs look beautiful, clean, and quality.
Okay.
Yes, so basically I'm into hairs. I wash hairs, I revamp hairs, I sell hairs. I do home deliveries. I do personal services. And if you want to come home, at the moment I don't have a shop, so I do home and then home delivery and home services. Yes, please. My target audience are women from the ages of 25 to 50, and more centered on middle class and then the upper class, working class people. People who can afford, because sometimes it's quite expensive. So, yes. Thank you.
Okay, Obaya, great. Any comments or questions for Obaya?
If someone has hair and has worn it maybe 1 or 2 times and wants to resell it, is it possible you can spoil that? It's expensive hair. The person doesn't want to wear
We
it
are
again.
surprised. That is why selling back.
Can you do something about
Explain to
it
us.
and resell it?
We can work around it, yes. That's why I do revampings. So probably you have a hair.
See, you are surprised, right?
A hair you want even for about 5 years. Because most women don't know that they can, aside the hair, buying the hair, after probably a year or some few months, you have the opportunity to wash it again, restyle it to what you want it to be. This is actually a weave on,
Okay.
but it looks like my natural hair. That's
Yeah.
part of my products.
Yes.
Yeah, so you can actually revamp it, style it again. There are other customers who want affordable hairs, but so far as the hair has its quality intact, it's clean, smells good, you can bargain with them on the amount they want to offer, and then they take it. So yes, it's possible.
Okay, nice.
Yes.
Okay, so how do you treat this natural hair for it to look more shiny and beautiful? This natural hair, like, yeah, this kind.
There are products like Bees Beautiful. BK, yes. We have a sister on board who does products for natural hairs as well. So she has the shampoos, the conditioners, the oils, and then the organic stuffs that keeps your hair intact. I basically deals with the artificial ones, the wigs.
Okay.
But if you want me to come home, I wash them.
Okay.
I wash, I breed, and then I deal with artificial ones. But she sells the products which keeps the hair healthy, quality, and long lasting.
Oh, okay.
Yes, please.
But are you thinking of maybe in the near future you add that one too? Because
Oh yes,
people
possible.
are now, having the desire to keep natural hair.
Yes,
And it's
yes.
my favorite though.
Wow.
You do, and your wife will not buy hair for you.
The natural hair. And then those that have things under their hair.
Yeah, the dandruffs.
Yes. Because I'm with sisters, I don't have a brother. So some of these things, I see them.
Yeah.
So how do you treat that one?
Yes. So BK
That
Naturals
one to BK
has
Blue.
dandruff products that does it basically. So even if I am dealing with your natural hair, I'll wash them, but I'll use BK's products to be able to get it done. I look at the comfortability.
Who is BK?
BK is Susan's. Oh, bless. There is a product in there. She was here, but she had to attend to something,
Okay.
unfortunately. but she will be here before you go, so she can definitely, yes. So even if I have to do the washing and the home services and how comfortable you feel, I'll use her products to be able to keep your hair strong and all and lasting. Yes, please.
Okay. Okay, nice. I like her presentation because she was clear about what she was doing. She was clear. And she was able to define her target customer clearly. So she knows what she's doing, and she knows who she is serving. You know, that was clear. She mentioned the group, the age group 25 to 30, and these people are like government workers, middle to higher income class. He knows the group. If you don't have money, you are not her friend. And she's able to also use her weakness, make a strength out of her weakness. She doesn't have a space, so instead of crying about that she doesn't have a space, she rebrand it as home services and make it more ostentatious, not for the small boys. But it's actually because she doesn't have a space. But you see, she take advantage of that. See, it doesn't even look like she doesn't have a space, you know, but it's more ostentatious. If you can, she cut off that people out for those who have spaces. Lower people should go to them, but those with a higher level, then they can come to her. So, like, I like that. I like that about her. So, and
Thank you.
no, I didn't say she should go. I didn't say she should go. But so far, how many are you in your team?
At the moment, I work alone.
You are alone, right?
Yes.
Okay. Where do you see yourself in the next 5 years? Do you still want to be alone, or how do you see yourself?
No,
okay.
not at all. In the next 5 years, definitely I want to have a shop now. I would want to train people as well. So in the next 5 years, I'm looking at working with IMI Global. We have young people, and you know, growing in our generations, crafts and skills is one of the most important. Aside education and all that, you need something to keep you going. So I would also want to train people, get to know what the hair is like, get something they can work with aside the corporate works. So in the next 5 years, a shop, probably a mini institution, training the young girls and all that, and going wider, of course.
Going wider?
Yeah, going wider, basically globally.
What do you mean by, already you are one person going to houses to do business?
It will not be just me.
So it won't be one person going to the house. So there won't be if we have a shop now, there won't be houses going anymore?
There will be.
But how?
If I expand, getting my shop,
yes,
the home service will still be one of my unique services.
Okay.
So probably if I'm not able to go by myself, I'll have the people I'm working with on board going to deliver those services for me as well.
Okay. Yes. So I hope you have plans on how you can get there.
Yeah, it's there.
Okay.
We'll talk.
Francis asked a question about, when he asked a question, you answered, about revamping. No, he was surprised. Someone asked a question, you were surprised. Yeah. Yes. And about revamping of hair. You just answered it when it was asked. But is this something you've been doing?
Yes, please. I've been doing revamping because I realized I was with ADC, Accra Guitar Center,
yes,
for a period of time. And we worked in larger quantities. So my space, we had about 400 people.
Yes.
And the women most of the time comes to the office with shabby hairs, dirty hairs. Most of them, with my interactions with them, I didn't really tell them their hair smelled like that, but with my interactions with them, they had no idea you could wash your hair, restyle them and all that. So even though I was doing it, I decided to engage them, make them understand that that's what we do. And then I helped them do it. And comparing the prices to outside, people also revamp, but it's quite expensive as well. I think outside is about 120, 150 per hair. But I decided to cut my cost and do it about 90 cedis for them, or 80 cedis.
Okay.
Because I don't have a shop, so
Okay.
I'll do it at home and I'll deliver it. So I'm looking at the cost involved for you. If I'm delivering it, basically you pay a delivery for it, so that cost would also help you out.
Okay.
So that is how I got to.
Okay, so I mean that you can put that under the umbrella of waste management,
Yes.
you know, and that could also give you access to certain target group of organizations just because you're into waste management.
Yes.
Or you might have a look at it.
My question is, how are you getting your customers? What's the marketing procedure? What marketing strategy are you using to get your customers?
Okay, so at the moment I do online. So because I don't really have a shop, and yes, because I worked with ADC, I know people there. So once a while I pass through, I made them know this is what I do. I share a flyer, I have a flyer, I share to them. I have my contacts on it, so whatever they want, they have to get in touch with me.
So how many customers have you had this year? Oh, sorry, how long have you been in business?
Officially.
Okay, both.
So, okay, I started this in uni because my mom was also into hair, so I learned it from her.
So it was inherited. It was inherited from.
No, so it was basically the foolish stage, like you mentioned.
Yes.
I get my friends' hair. I decided to work on it, give it to them, and they like it. They refer me to the others.
Yeah.
But as time went on, I made them know. So this is this. So they started paying for it. So I wanted to actually work, get a solid income, be able to open something on my own. But after I started EMA Global, I learned that you should just start with what you have, and then you move forward. So officially, it's been basically 3 years.
Okay. Nice. So this year, how many customers have you been able to have this year?
This year, I've had about 10 customers for revamping.
10 customers, okay. In total?
For revamping.
Okay,
hair
10,
revamping,
okay,
wash.
10.
Yes, and then 3 for hair sales.
Okay.
People who sells
Okay.
hairs and all that.
10 tray and...
Yes, for that.
Sales and revamping, but you didn't do the home service hair, it's not part.
Due to the nature of my work now, because I work as well and then I do the
that one.
home services on
Okay.
weekends. So due to the nature of my job and all that. But officially, in January 2026, it's full very.
Okay.
Yeah. So I'm starting it officially.
Okay. So you did well. But how many of these customers you mentioned, 10 tray, how many of them are recurring?
Most of them, basically.
No, you have 13 customers this year. How many of the 13 customers are recurring? About, you can be an about, or between this and that number?
Let me say 8.
Or 8 are recurring?
Yes,
Okay.
and they refer me to others. I can't recount, but there are still hairs I've not finished doing them, so I didn't actually add them.
Okay.
But they refer me to others and then they come.
Okay, great. I think you are doing great service. But something that you are doing that you just mentioned, I just get to realize that you say you are she's still working and she's still doing her business at the same time, entrepreneurship. There's this concept that we brought up and which I call hybrid entrepreneurship. Maybe it also exists somewhere. Hybrid. Sometimes when you are an entrepreneur, doesn't mean that you have to stay only on your line. You stay on your line, like my brother who have 2 customers. Hunger will kill you, right? So you have to have something doing while you do that aside. You know, entrepreneurship itself is an investment of capital and investment of time. So sometimes, because the business is small, there's so much time you have that you can't put all inside. It's a waste of time. There's so much resources that you have, you can't put all inside. But it can also generate so much for you. Like if you have a baby cow, you can't get milk from a baby cow. There's so much to put in than to get out. So at that stage means that you have to have something else doing, which is very sensible. She has something that she's doing at the side. Aside, she's also having time with this. So there will be a time when he realizes that he's getting more proceeds from this, and now the cow has grown so big that he can get enough cow. Then if he's leaving this one, it is mathematically sensible. Not just that by desire, but mathematically, I'm getting more from here than I'm making from here. Or now my own work is almost equal. If I do this, then I can stay there before you switch. So people switch and they fall. So I think I like that aspect, and but I think you are doing well. Yes, she has.
So as for your revamping, is it just blends or human hairs?
Oh yes, I do. Mostly, my signature is for human hairs, because the blends. Blends is also accepted, but there are some synthetic hairs that when you revamp, you'd actually incur costs than doing good.
Yeah.
So whilst you wash them and you use the head comb and others, you cause damage to the hair, and you would have to pay for it because the customer will not understand that I brought my hair and it wasn't good, you didn't tell me. So I don't touch them.
Okay.
So I go in for the human hairs and the blended ones. That one, working on it is quite
Human hair from Ghana. So, I hear Brazilian hair, something hair. I didn't hear Ghanaian hair. Do you have Ghanaian hair?
No, please.
We don't have
Muslim product.
We don't have Ghanaian hair. Oh.
Yes, basically the natural hair.
Yeah, okay. Okay, so I think it's okay.
Okay, so I have really paid attention to whatever that you are saying. Because I love hair.
Oh.
So
You love hair. Can you spell the hair? Wait. Can you spell hair?
I would like to know the advice you give to somebody between the natural hair, the blended, and then the artificial hair. Which one would you recommend to a customer? Maybe in terms of considering health-wise, our weather condition and all these things.
It also depends on the customer's budget most of the time.
But
if I am recommending, and you are basically coming from a low budgeted, I'll recommend you getting the blended hair and then the human hair and ignore the synthetic naka sample and check. Like, yeah, so it does not speak well of you. But when you get the blended hair and then the human hair, it lasts longer. One wig, you can use it to do a lot of styles and changes your face. No one else will know, say, wig back up and all. So to me, that is what
So the one you are having is which one?
Spin Kotos and Tem, the chef representation.
So it's which one? Is it blended?
Yes, this is also blended. This is a blended.
Please learn so that you know the difference.
Yeah, we are learning.
Learn.
What does it mean? I'm a guy.
Okay, so blended hairs basically comes between the synthetic and then the human hair. Some instances, the human hairs are more, like basically 70% with 30% of the synthetic hairs. Until when you are working on those ones, the hair does not get deteriorated earlier. So, and then the human hair, yeah.
As a guy, how will I be able to differentiate it? I mean, the man
People want to buy
And monochrome, for some women don't even know the difference between them.
is good, right?
Yes, it is.
Help me.
You consultation.
Consultation
Come and
fee.
buy from me. I'll give you the difference between them, and then you can purchase.
Okay. So more questions?
So,
Yeah.
sorry.
Yes.
Do the hair,
Hey.
them like come already structured to fit someone's head, or you structure it to fit someone's head?
I do the wig making as well.
Okay,
so
that
you
is
can
also
buy
a
the
different-
bundles,
Okay,
and then you bring it, and I'll craft it into this.
okay.
And there are the already made hairs as well, but they also comes with hair sizes, the cap sizes. We have 21, we have 20, we have 22, depending on the head size. Yes.
Okay.
Thank you.
Okay, thank you. And she did well. And I think she. Okay, last question.
Customer, you never mention guys. You attend to guys.
So, seriously, guys were not part of my targeted audience. But recently, I had a conversation with a friend who had dreads. And he recommended I add the washing of the dreads to what I do. So it's in the pipeline, and I'll definitely do that.
So you do home service for that one?
Yes, home service. I'll come home and, oh, don't fear. Oh, I should be.
Are you sure he shouldn't fear or you shouldn't fear?
We should all not fear.
Okay, thank you. Thank you. You know, she knows the science of her business, see? Everyone should know the science and details of your business. That, like, when they see you, that you are your business. Like my guy, he knows the HPs, the different generations. When he's speaking the language. So, okay.
All right. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Please, I'm Evans.
my business is Citrin Gadgets. And this year I'll go to online shopping destination for gadget and specialize in offering in ceiling lights, ring lights, earpods, smart speakers, and then the tripods. Yeah, so the mission is to provide innovating quality gadgets for customers. And then my vision is Citrin Gadgets to become one of the leading destination for quality and an affordable gadget to my customers. And the dream is in the next 10 years I should have a physical shop at least across the regions in Ghana. And then so I source my products from wholesalers, so kind of middleman or third party. Yeah, so that's what I do.
Okay. Oh, Evans.
Yes, yes.
You are like smart Aboki. Oh, but it's good. And so, who are your target customers?
Yeah, okay. So my target customers are content creators. Content creators.
Content creators.
Yes, yes. Okay. Because I sell ring lights, cameras, and tripods. So they are the people that would want to buy.
Okay.
Yeah, so, because in our generation now, everyone or the Gen Zs, they want.
Okay, good.
Yeah,
so how long have you been in the system?
I think 2 years.
Okay, 2 years, good. So this year alone, how many content creators have you been able to reach? At least you have been so specific. I like that. How many content creators have you been able to reach this year?
Okay. For now, it's only one person who that bought.
One content creator?
Yeah.
Okay.
Ring lights for, and then this camera.
Okay, so how many products, how many customers have you sold to in this year, roughly? I know you may not have the number. Abokis don't take numbers. Okay. About how many have you been able to?
I think about 6. And, yeah, one person is.
This year, you sold to 6 people?
Yes, yes.
Wow, you are doing so well.
But just that I'm working as a student as well, so my challenge right now is sometimes they will need a thing or they will ask me about a thing. I don't have it and I don't have the time to go for it, so that is one of my challenge. As I'm speaking, just since last week, one person said I should get her a microphone. I don't have it now too, but from work, I'm a part-time student from work. I close from work before I go to school. So I'll close in the evening the next day. So that is my challenge right now.
Okay. So how many people are you in your team?
No, I'm the only.
You're the only one. Don't you think that you need someone to help you, or there's no one available you can do this with? When you're not available, the person can do the rounds for you.
For now.
You have a client. Someone isn't there someone who can go do those rounds for you, so that you can share the profit with the person?
Then I'll work on it. But for now, I don't have.
You haven't thought about that. You haven't thought about that. Okay. So that you have only sold to 6. That number is. I like your honesty, right? But that number is too small. But it's also because you are doing the hybrid. You are testing the market, but you'll be able to get there, right? So I suggest you try to look for someone. But as Edna mentioned, you should have an agreement with anyone you are working with. These are your what? Agreement, right? You may test people, you may have challenges with people, but looking at your nature, you need people. All right? You may not have, you can't pay them, but there's profit you can what? You can share. So you can think around that. And or maybe you can also communicate to your clients to get their product at a certain time. But those people who say, why should they buy from you than other people outside? Do you have any reason why they should buy from you specifically and not?
Home delivery, I will go for it and deliver it to you personally. Then you see, the others maybe you may not have the time to go to the shop and purchase
Yes.
the thing for yourself. So yeah, I do home delivery. that specify me from other.
Okay. Oh, nice. So I hope you can grow, but it's still. I know you still have weekends. Weekends is there. You don't have all the days at work. Weekends you don't go to school, right?
Yes.
So sometimes. See, but you see, people don't see marketing is business. Marketing is work. You have to dedicate time for what? Marketing. I met a friend of mine who their business came to do sales of glass to those glass manufacturers. By the time I met him, he said that every glass retailer in Accra, he knows where everyone is. All of them. He said he knows. There's no glass retailer in Accra, he doesn't know where they are. This is just, marketing is work. You have to know who, if you define your customer, once you define them that this is my customer, you have to be able to what? Find them where they are. You have about, even one day is enough. If you plan your day very well and use the day very well, it is what? Enough. Time is investment. Using one time to go around to search for what? Customers, you'll be able to find out every person where he is. Just dedicate that time. If you do that, you'll be able to get so many what? Clients, right? And if you have the clients, another challenge to come up with, you have another challenge is you can dedicate, you may not be, if you are alone, you cannot effectively serve them at a certain hour, but you can serve them on the weekends. Yes. But that will be a weakness, but though that's what you can serve. But if you communicate that with the higher numbers of clients, you'll be able to do some sales within those particular free times. Or even if you order, delivery time is particular this time. Or you may have other people there who can assist you to do that delivery, because you look at your weaknesses and put in certain actions in place of that. Okay, so I think we are all doing well, little by little, and you get there. And at least you're able to survive. Survival is one of the most important parts of an entrepreneur. That's why the hybrid thing is so important. So, but he's doing that. But because of, when the survival is strong for him, he doesn't take the business serious. Sorry to say, I'm not saying, because this one, how much am I even getting? Where will I? But if you have a good dream about that, you should be able to what? Be consistent with it. Not be that you have just started, but you have to what? See the pack principle. You have to be consistent, right? Consistency. The more you do always, even though you are a businessman, you are of course an entrepreneur, have a business, but you are not consistent on that. You are not able to what? It may not be enough as your work. It may be small, but you have the big dream that you have on it is what counts. So yeah, great. Any other question for him? Okay, great. We have how many people left? One person or two? Yeah. Okay, we have two left. When the last people came, we have all the time for them. We have all the time for the last people. Right. Yeah, before she talk about it, let me take another sip. And I'll read the name here again. Let me. Sobolo. Oh, it's actually Sobo. Sobi, yeah. Sobi. Let me take a sip.
So I don't need to say anything.
I want to know the inspiration for the name Sobi.
Okay. So is only best, and the B is best. So only best Sobology. Yeah, and then scripturally, wherever the soles of your feet shall step, there will I give to you.
Abba.
So the soul also scripturally is the stamping of my feet in the Sobolo. Listen, when I was asking, I should have done it way before you came. I should have done it before he came to sit.
No, can you take it again? The soul part. Where your soul of your.
So I'm saying that scripturally.
Yes.
It also means that wherever, like the soul, like I'm stamping my feet in the Sobolo industry or beverage industry. So like my product is grounded.
Yes.
In it.
It has entered the system.
The system is grounded.
It's firm.
Grounded in it. And amazingly, I think for looking back into the journey almost 10 years ago.
Wow.
Almost 10 years.
Wow.
10 years ago, more than 10 years, I think almost 12. I began in 2014. I bumped into it. It wasn't something I planned to do.
It was a calling.
It wasn't something I planned to do. I think a friend, my mom gave me the process on phone, and a friend came to visit. I didn't have anything to serve, so I was like, oh, I have this sobolo here. Let me try and prepare it, and let's try it and see. So after preparing and he tasting it, he made it a product. He took it out of proportion. He introduced me to a bottling company. He made me imagine so much. I think the last time I shared, we instantly produced our 300 bottles.
Hey.
They were locked up in our deep freezer. In the deep freezer for weeks.
Wow.
Some gospels, I was able to, then the marketing ideas started coming to my course. Initially, the plan was to find people, hawkers who would sell on the streets, but after producing everything, we did not consider all these things, or we did not work towards getting the marketers before producing.
Yeah, sure.
We produced before going to look for the marketers.
Market, yeah.
And we realized that it was a
challenge.
difficult thing, because most of them did not understand how to even sell it. And then also, we didn't start with a normal sobolo with ginger. We brought in the pineapple flavor, which had no ginger attached to it, because we believe that there are some people who also do not always want the sensation, that the ginger flavor in it. So we attached that, but the challenge was how they will sell it and market it. So after some time, then I was a student in Unimark IG. So the thought of taking it to class, let me see if they will buy into it. And my colleagues started buying every day. I was taking 10 bottles, so it migrated from there to 50 to 100 to 150 a day bottles. And finally, we were able to get a space on campus to stamp like our feet there. It became a joint. We moved from bottling only to dispensing disposable cups with ice cubes.
Okay.
So you come, we have ice cubes on standby. We serve with ice cubes. We dispense the sobolo for you with a straw. We wrap a tissue around it, because we were getting feedback that most of them take it to class, and when they leave the leftover, it pours on the floor. It makes the lecture rooms dirty. So we added the tissue, so that should you spill, you can use it to clean up. And that was how, but we were doing the bottling as in those who would want to take some home. So we were doing, but then what I failed to do was to brand. I started with the branding, but later on I realized it was very costly, so I stopped. When I had a stand on campus, I should have continued with the branding, but I stopped. And I just became complacent with what I had then. So I wasn't pursuing, I didn't push it, I didn't even do Facebook, I didn't do anything. I just was selling to the customers I had, and the very, like that one institution, JIJ. So I had a lot of people coming through. We started before even JIJ started the graduate school. So from first batch of graduate students that came, they came to meet the sobolo on campus, and they all passed through as customers. Nashoko has bought from my joint before. Belamundi has bought from my joint before. I've had great people. Kafuide has bought from my joint before. I've served all these people with sobolo, but then I did not have nothing. I didn't have any knowledge, in-depth knowledge about the entrepreneurship, like, and the, should I say, the vision wasn't there to take it out. The vision then was to support myself, to survive, and then so that is how the story had been. And then 3 years ago, issues came up and I left campus. So even after school, 2017, I was still on campus selling. It became my main business I was doing, and I did that for close to about 2022. So I think 5 years after school, I was still on campus. By 2022, one or two issues. I think it was God Himself transitioning, and then I had to leave. So when I left, that was Mr. Osei did everything he can to persuade me, but I think I was tired. I needed a break. I was burnt out from the business because there was no progression. Things were not changing. Things were stagnant.
Sure.
And I left, and I found myself here one way or the other. God brought me in here. And with all that I have gathered for 3 good years, Mr. Essien came and during this our startup boot camp, that was our first session. Mr. Essien just he made a statement that what is that one idea that you cannot sleep, like you have sleepless nights. Actually, ask me to do Sobolo for 3 days straight overnight. I will do it.
Yes.
Wow.
I won't have a blink of eye. Preparing it, going through the preparation process, bottling everything, every stage of Sobolo is exciting to me. I don't know. I don't know whether they're tasting. Whilst tasting, because by the time I'm done, I have drunk like almost a liter already. So he awakened my mind to it that why don't we go back to that idea, and then I decided, okay, let me look at it. And as coach mentioned earlier, this year he told me I should pick it up, but still the zeal wasn't there. I don't know what happened, but the zeal wasn't there. But after the session, I thought of the idea of getting back into it. And then, so in terms of the marketing, instead of targeting new customers, the idea is to target the old customers. But I'm reaching them through Facebook. Some of them are friends. Some of the old customers I have served are friends. So now what I'm doing is I'm doing personal marketing to them in Facebook messages, sending them Facebook message. Those I have their contact as well. I'm calling them to let them know I'm getting back into business. So others are available. And also, so far I have created a page for it. And I've created Facebook and TikTok for it. And because of my work here, which will now give me the flexibility to go around to market, I want to rely mostly on the online marketing and referrals. So I'm networking, like reaching out, calling, doing direct calling to some of my old customers who have bought from me and knows about the product to also share with other friends. So that is what's, as it stands now, that is what I'm doing. But I think when you were talking to Stephen about the social media marketing, he being specific with some pages, I think with time, I think that is what one strategy I would also employ. I'm going to be specific to some pages, maybe church pages, since they organize more of events, conferences, meetings, offices, particular offices, organizations, target them, do direct marketing to them. And then I think with the product, as you've all tasted, so Sobolo, a lot of people have spices, like they have a lot of spices they use, but amazingly, I don't use much. It's just the Sobolo, ginger, pepper, and then the round ball pepper, but it's in small quantity, not plenty. And from childhood, I know that pepper in particular is medicinal because most of the herbal medicines my mom used to prepare, she used to add some to it. So that is my reason for adding that particular pepper. These are the ingredients, the spices I use. I don't use much. I used to add moringa to it. And then I stopped because I realized some people did not like the taste it comes with. So it depends. If you want it, I will do it for you. But if you the ones I'm preparing for the public, I do not really add much. Just ginger, pepper, the huintia, and yeah, these are my ingredients. And I have the pineapple flavor. So the pineapple flavor, we use pineapple juice in doing it. But the pineapple juice has a limitation, like it ferments. With time, it can't stay, even if you freeze it for a long time, it will still ferment after about a week or so. So if it's going to set for a longer time, if you want it to set for a longer time, I always encourage them for us to use the flavored ones. But the flavored ones, not just the normal flavored ones, the ones that are verified, like certified by FDA. I use those ones, and then it can stay for 3 months, 6 months. So all that it needs is to be frozen. If it's frozen, it can stay for 3 months, 6 months, and it won't ferment. But it doesn't like heat. You can't freeze it, defreeze it, and then you leave it. When it gets into contact with heat, then it will ferment, it will spoil. But if you can keep it in a cold temperature, it can stay for a very long time. Come again.
She has PhD in sobology. Yeah, that's nice.
And I think one of the challenges too have been the sugar content. So with Sobolo, it's even with all carbonated drinks, when you buy and it's frozen, the sugar is more concentrated when it's not fully diluted. So I always encourage, that's why I used to prefer the dispense with ice, because those ones, you dispense, the ice are there, it gives it the cold taste. But if you make them, you froze them, taking it's a bit challenging. If you don't like too much sugar, then wait for it to defrost before you take it. But if you will take it defrost, then you should know that you will take in some quantity of sugar. But if you don't like sugar at all, we have sweeteners that we can prepare with stevia sweetener. So I can prepare with stevia leaves, and then with that, the stevia is a sweetener itself. So when I prepare it, you will still have that sweet taste, but no other sugar. No, that's from stevia leaves. Yeah.
Okay,
stevia
that's nice.
leaves.
Okay, it's natural sweetener.
Yeah, it's a natural sweetener.
Okay, wow, that's nice.
But can't you do it without the sugar?
Yeah, I can do it without the sugar. Just that it has a bitter. Sobolo has a bitter taste. Yes. With it's yes, but okay, sir. Let me listen.
Try it for yourself. Right now, most everybody wants to be healthy or try the healthy way, and everybody is doing Sobolo with sugar. Everybody is doing Sobolo with sugar. Maybe you can also test the market.
Sobolo without sugar.
But you mentioned that leaves you use is sugary, right? It's sweetener.
The stevia leaves is
So you can do Sobolo with that, and it will look sugary, but it's not sugar.
It's not sugar. Yes.
Okay. But have you checked the composition that there's no sucrose within the leaves?
I'll have to check. But stevia leaves, I've done a little research, but I do not have that detail.
Whether there's, okay, you may check the composition, whether there's sucrose, and if there is, what is the percentages, and yeah. But yeah, it's good. She knows what she's about, I don't even know about that one. I don't know about that one, so I don't know about it. Yeah, when I'm looking at it.
I was about to mention something before, but when it comes to mind, I think with the pineapple, it depends. Okay, so my idea has always been to create it as an alternative drink for the carbonated ones. So like those of us who want sweets, who like sweet things, get Sobolo, which is sweet, but it's still healthy. It still has the natural, like it's naturally made, no artificial addition. But you still get the sweetness, the sugary carbonated, like so. My Sobolo will be an alternative to you taking
the passion is inside. The passion is inside. If we give it a whole day, we see that it is inside. We have to write a book on sobology, right? You have to write a book on sobology. You have to write a book on sobology. Yes, sobology. So she will be the founder of sobology. The father of no, we have the father of economics, so then she be the mother. Yeah. Have you ever heard a mother of something? Is it father of science, father of... But you be the mother of... You be the mother of zoology. No, we have women physicists. We have leading women physicists. You know Lyman. Lyman was one of the earlier people who was able to determine the layers of the earth. Lyman. Angel Lyman, right? He was a lady. Angel Lyman was one of the ladies who was able to determine that the earth have layers, the stratosphere, the lithosphere. One of the, I think he finally discovered, about the core and the mantle, the differences between that. One of the, on the seismic waves discoveries. Lyman, one of the...
Are you not sure he just added that?
Do you know it was women who brought university to the world? The first university in the world was run by a woman. Do you know that? The first university in the world was run by a woman. An African woman, to be specific. Yes. The first university in the world.
Oh, yeah, for that one, I will
understand. So women... Yeah, sure. Yeah, so women do something.
Women are great.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, they are the only people who can determine when you enter their kitchen. And then somebody, or like if you go to their kitchen and touch something, the moment they enter,
they know you are taking a meat.
They have a relationship.
You used to steal meat, we catch you. You used to steal meat. I think when the first man was going to space, isn't Neil Armstrong, right? I think he asked a permission that the lady, well, there was a lady mathematician. If he said he should go, he'll go. Because he believed in the lady's calculations. If he said he should go, the lady has to give the approval that he's safe, he's okay. Then he took off and he came back safely. You see, that's how they respect. So there are people behind the... She was also a black woman, so she was a black mathematician. So behind the scene, some ladies are just amazing. Yes. Yeah, sure. Okay, so I don't know. Yes, you have, but I will take general questions, but just like from your statements, a lot of things that you have mentioned, that's why we allow you to speak a lot, but you expose a lot of areas that we need to know. At least, number one, you know what you are doing. You know the details of what you are doing. You see, that is good for every entrepreneur to know what you are actually what you're actually doing. And she's mentioning, when she talks about marketing, she's going to Facebook. No, people say online marketing is just posting. You need to be strategic on your online. She's going to use Facebook Messenger. See, online, you can do online as if you are doing direct. But people are too quite lazy that you don't even go into houses, but go to people's houses online. She's using Facebook Messenger direct. You know, there's some promotions are there. I'll go to your WhatsApp page, instead of posting on the page, I'll one by one post, two post. About 200 people all see it. The effect it will have is different from when you put it just on the page. See, specific. It is a lot of work. We can sit for about 2 hours doing just that. 1, 2. It's online marketing, but this is intensive online marketing. Like she says, she's going to do that. And also the direct institutional that is online, but online you deal with online as if it is not online. Like how Aboki come to our houses. You deal with online like how Aboki come to your one by one, and it's hard work. At least you're able to convert about 10% of that, but that is too much too. But see, you have to do that. At least I like that aspect of that. But on her story, when she said that she was starting from the GIG, right? I like the GIG. It has more weight than the Unimark or how you call it. Yes. See, sometimes when your business outgrows your dream, it's likely to collapse. So dreaming is too cheap. But if you don't even dream it as cheap as it is, but if your business outgrows your dream, you are likely to collapse. So you don't want your business to outgrow your dream. Because that is what happened to her case, sorry. But her dream was to run a one-man business. The business grew to a point that this business needs her to step aside. Let the business run itself. Let people come in to take the business away from you. To just relax. That is the good point. Every businessman wants to reach a point where your business can run on its own without you. It's a success. When your business reaches a point that now...
The people who disappointed me is the one going.
See, your business wants to go without you. So when it reaches that time, you have to build the structures. So you are building the business with the aim ahead that a time will come that I won't be in the business. You have that mindset while you're running it in the beginning. So you're building structures. That at the structures, you will be able to hand the business over. I have a friend of mine, we did a program in Wahab Upper West. He was a fashion. He was doing fashion design. He told me that he's fed up of fashion. He has been doing it for the past years. He wants to do something else. I said, don't worry. It's a good thing, but let the business run by itself while you leave. Build structures. So now it is there. He has guys who are handling the orders, structures, how money should be paid. He's just chopping money. He's not into fashion anymore. But he will go and do it for fun. But like there are people around, if you go to the shop, you don't find him there. But he was just about collapsing it, just as a little idea. Now he has the dream that, okay, let the business be a fashion business. Even if I'm not there, the business will run. So that's sometimes we have to have that big dream. Like my sister says, she's doing room-to-room services. By the time will come that she wants to train people to take up the room services from her, she can just relax. But the business is running what? Without her. Unless your business can run without you, that's when you can be a millionaire. If not, forget it. You can only get a few thousands yourself. At a time when you can be a millionaire, you have to be lazy to be a millionaire, actually. You can't be doing all that work to get all that money. Someone has to be, but you have to know how to also take care of people and be a leader. Your work will now be on managing people and leading people in the right way that they will be willing to work with you. Someone is there. Sometimes we complain so much about people. We complain a lot about people. Oh, this person is wicked, this person is wicked. But we ended up becoming the people we complain about. So whatever you complain about people, look into yourself. Am I becoming that? So you take whatever is happening to the person right now, it will happen to you if you become like what you complain about. So if you treat your workers well and they are loyal to you, like there's one ancient philosopher from China, Sun Tzu. He says that if you treat he wrote a book on military, but it was now applied to business. If you treat your soldiers like your own blood children, even if you're entering fire, they'll enter with you. That's the worth of any business. The people you start with, if they are with you, because they are learning, they are developing with you, and the time will come, they'll leave you and go and you see. If they are not with you, you are done. It is them who can hold your business. You know, when I'm talking about Jack Ma, his share in his business is too less. He has shared all across his workers. Somebody want to get me all. Who will be with you for all that long time? They all leave you. So, but a time will come when you are leaving your business for people to take over from you. You need to be able to lead them very well and be a good example. And they'll be willing to die for you and work for you. Someone is there, his people, the only reason why they are in the business is because they don't have the next option. When they get afar. So I think, but I like that aspect of, but something that maybe she can look at, she can be here, if those structures are there, and she has the experience now, she understands the structures, at least she can manage. But when you're managing that investment, now you'll be like a level of investor you are becoming, but at that level too, you don't over-invest. You have to do small. You invest below your capacity. If you can invest like 1,000 Ghana cedis, you invest like 100 cedis. Far below your capacity. That if the mistakes are made, you are learning first you have learned as an entrepreneur. You are not learning as an investor. At small scale, people will disappoint you, but the disappointment cannot crash you. If you put all your money inside and disappoint you, you are done. You hate the person forever and go and case him, but it doesn't happen. That's what I mean. If investment was easy, many people would have been doing it. Because it's not easy, it's an experience by itself. When you are getting there, people are working for you. People are not reliable, that's a fact. You have to test their reliability and learn how to manage people who are not reliable for a time. With the structures, okay, now you can even put more inside and you see. But people want to, in that first level of investment, they want to get everything. You want to get everything, you see, you lose everything. So the first 3 cycles is a test. You have to test and put inside small. And when you understand, then you grow. I think, yeah. But you did well. Let's clap for Edna.
Any ideas on in terms of marketing? I think customized base. Yesterday I did a post on it. So if you have an event you want to customize, you just let me have your name, the colors you want to do. I have a designer. I will just let him design something. We have a logo, so my logo will be somewhere small, and your details and the name you want to use for it to customize it.
With the customization, to look into the fusions, like you were saying, no sugar, like which said people who don't like sugar.
Actually, I think if you send me a message on WhatsApp, the business number, I have the listed flavors preference. I have the preference. So preference, you let me know which you prefer. Pineapple only, pineapple ginger, no sugar, moderate sugar, more high sugar. But I don't even have anything like high sugar. I think moderate sugar and then no sugar at all. And I have the extra ginger, which is attached to it. So the extra ginger is those who want more of it. So like I've created a site that it will meet everyone's preference, however you want your sobolo to be prepared. So I look forward to hearing from you, or please refer me. As I have stated, I'm relying on referrals now and then on friends.
I really like breakfast, but because of the sugar and whole lot of health issues. Is it possible that you could have, just like how we have this way, just add hot water?
Hot water.
Chai.
So that
Akrabato. Say, what food would you like to prepare most? You say, change it. This way.
so that at least we can have healthy breakfast. Oats, I can't take oats without sugar, and I've stopped taking a whole lot of oats because of it. So we have something like that.
Okay, so like the sobolo powder in a tea bag, kind of with no sugar. We'll consider it. Then,
You give room for feedback currently.
sure, I do.
What's the worst critical feedback you've had that you
I
didn't
think-
want, but you had to?
Worst critic, yes, no. I think so far all the critics that comes is with the sugar. It's with the sugar. So just as I have dice that has caused me to create like another flavor without sugar, another option, because if you are targeting the general market, you can't also, yes, I can create a niche just as coach is saying, and then so right now look at it. I'll look at whether to focus on the no sugar or just be handling this on the lower side and then create a niche for the no sugar, using the stevia, the sweetener, and I think pushing that one more than pushing the one with the sugar flavored one. But I don't think I have had any critics so far. No. So far it has been great. Like everyone who tries it says that it's so good, the taste is good. I think one of the few challenges I have been able to mitigate out of the sobolo. You know, mostly when you take sobolo, there is some slimy stuff that comes into your mouth. But that has been one of the things that so far almost all those who have taken my sobolo have not complained of that, and it's because of how they prepare it.
Okay, great. Any other last question for him? Last question for him. Okay, great. Edna, you are really good at your work. All the best, great. It's with one person, right? But I think our time is almost, but let's hear from you. No, let's hear from you.
Even if it is 1 minute.
I know our time is up, but we can tolerate. I think we can tolerate a few more minutes, right?
We came prepared.
Yes. Okay. So let's hear you. Wow.
It's our ideation stage.
Oh, okay. Yes, we want to hear the ideation stage.
Alright, so heal for self. That is the idea.
Yes.
We live in an age where the systems that have to help us heal are rather killing us. We live in a system or in an era where the food that has to heal us is rather deteriorating our bodies. We live in an age where information that is terrible runs faster more than information that will help us. I am someone who has really suffered ill health from my teens, and it got to a time that the systems that I felt would help were really, really killing me. So I took it upon myself to be the scientist, to be the researcher, and to heal myself. It has not been a very smooth journey. So I think I've been really, really thinking about how to turn this around. I'm not fully at where that I have to be. But the idea is that, and the truth is that, we are capable of healing ourselves with a little, how do I say, help from others, ideas from others, and even from our own kitchen. The body has the capability to heal itself. Doctors will tell you, or most of those that are in the health sectors will tell you that. So you do this, you will never get healed. I've been humiliated by a doctor personally before, that there's no way that I was going to get healed, and that I will live on medication for life. I told him that he was telling lies. He said I was arrogant. I've heard a lot about people who have been, humiliated by doctors before. So Heal for Self is a movement that a business is incorporated beneath, a movement that those who are health conscious and want to preserve their future and wants to be strong even as they age, come together to form a union, to tell the world that we can heal ourselves and we are the healers if we make the right choices in our lives. So it's a movement that one of the, or some of the business aspects of it is consulting. I think last month, I was really coughing. I was really, really coughing, and I met a man. Personally, I know what to do if I'm coughing. I have my gingers and the honeys, but I tried all that I could. And I must tell you, the doctors are living in our houses. They are not those that have degrees. And he told me, you are coughing too much, and your heart is opening up. Just a simple gym instructor. He instructed me to go and do 2 things, less than 24 hours. Severe cough just vanished. And these are people who are living among us, but people are suffering. The last time, person, as a woman, I had severe, I've never had that infection in my life before. Sorry to say. So I had itching to the extent I was discharging yellowish fluids that I had no idea. I knew that if I had gone to the hospital, by this time I would be hospitalized. Then they would be giving me all those unnecessary drips and all those things. But with a simple help, I don't know where the inspiration came from. Less than 24 hours, I was healed. These are some of the knowledge that we want to share in our movement platforms, so that people will know that the body is self-healing. It's amazing handwork of the Creator. So, apart from all the businesses that I want to put up and I've started and all these things, this is something I really want to embark on. Thank you.
1 or 2 questions for her. 1 or 2 questions for her.
Any questions?
That your cough in the gym, what did the gym center tell you to do? I know they want to, someone want to ask, right? Somebody want to ask. So that is not my question. Somebody want to ask that question.
Somebody wants to ask.
Yes.
That what?
How did you get healed in 24 hours?
Less than 24 hours.
But the gym,
Severe cough.
what did the gym instructor ask you to do?
See me in chambers.
Hey.
Oh, it's simple. Get pure honey, and you know that Gucci Goro, the bitter cola. I was instructed to dry it and mix it and drink it, but I was suffering. So the guy was fast, and I had the honey, so I dipped it inside, and actually within less than 24 hours.
You dipped it, but you couldn't have time to dry it, right?
I couldn't have time.
So what do? You chew it with the honey?
Yes, I chewed it and I swallowed the
Honey.
juice. Or
Yeah. Case closed.
no, what they call it, cough syrups and all those things. Yes, and with the discharges, it's one of the most terrible itching I have had. Within less than 12 hours, I had swollen, and I went to my kitchen, I got the leaves, and I have spent thousands of cities in the hospital. But these are some of the ideas and the little hacks we want to share in our movement platforms.
So, okay. Another question for him? Last question?
You see, the issue, let me ask you. You see, like if you are taking the cough syrup, you can get 10 mils. So with yours, how are you going to get the milligrams, the mils?
Yes.
Uh-huh.
So, as you know and can see, I'm not a doctor, but I was able to heal myself. I can follow the doctor's prescription. The cough will go and come back. Sometimes, what I know, it has side effects and other, we know. But do you know the side effects of the doctor's? Is it because he is able to write it for you?
No, I'm not coming to argue with you.
Oh, no, I'm not
because
arguing.
now we even have the orthodox aspect of medicine. So if you go to the
Even
hospital like this, if you don't want the prescription for these foreign drugs, they can direct you to the herbal place.
So as I said, it's an ideation stage. You will know how to work around that.
Okay. I can ask my questions. In a business platform, so specifically, what is your value proposition?
Okay, so first of all, as we grow, we want to have a subscription base. From many people have the goal, that kind of platforms, and in each level determines the type of knowledge that these, for example, the local medicine people, they have a whole lot of ideas or medicines that they share even in their homes that can heal people. So we will consult them. They are not doctors, of course, but we know how to work around them. So subscription based, that's one of it. Then the second one,
They'll subscribe to you for what?
to get tips, to get like what somebody is asking, what is it that I have to use for coughing?
So you are selling training services?
Yes.
So that's why I want to be specific.
Yes,
What?
it can also be one of training services.
So
We also would be
because, but you say tips, you know.
sorry. Training services, knowledge on how to, heal with the natural ingredients that are around us. Yes. Training. I mean, you can call it training for better.
So aside that, what else are you selling? So you're selling training as subscriptions.
Yes.
What else are you selling?
Okay. The second product that we want to do is holding or partnering with companies to hold health events. Maybe if Jetlings wants to help their workers in maybe training, it all boils down to the training.
So that's training. So I said training. What else? You're still number one.
To sell some herbs and supplements that we can buy for, like we can put our trust in that.
Are you sure you want to do that?
I'll try.
To sell that? Because you also mentioned you want to be a consultant, but I don't want to put words in your process of mentioning. You said that you want to consult for people. When I asked what I sell, you didn't mention consultancy services. You didn't mention that. I'm expecting to hear. You didn't mention that. You just said training. The training, you only say tips. But I couldn't have. I don't want the words to come from me. But I see that you mentioned consultancy along the line. I was expecting that you mentioned that as well as part of the services that you want to give. Training, consultancy services. Isn't that a service? And yes. So next question: to who? Who do you want to sell this to?
Okay, so anyone who is health conscious.
Anybody who is health conscious.
Yes.
So we have some Nigerians who are health conscious. Do you want to sell it to them?
Of course.
How do you sell to a Nigerian at Kano State?
At Kano State.
Yes.
We will get there.
No, you see, once it is your customer, you should have a plan for that. Even though an idea means you should have a concrete plan.
Yes.
Are you getting me?
Yes.
You should have a concrete plan. And when do you intend to start?
Yes. So
When do you intend to start your first? The services are very easy.
Yes.
We're in December. Can you do something in December before the end of the year?
My handles. I'm still building on it.
Okay.
Yes, and I'm also talking to a social media marketer. And last had, is it Macaros? I always forget her name. She also came here and really taught us. She really
But as you stand now, do you have a concrete plan? A plan with deadlines on how you intend to?
I don't have deadline, but I have it written down.
But no, so they say, what's the name? Goals, if you have plans without deadlines, it's just a dream, right?
Yes.
So if you have a well-documented plan, this is who, as I was even mentioning, what are you actually selling? Who are you selling it to? Where are they? And why are you specifying those specific people? Again, why are you even targeting those specific what? People? Yes, if you say you are selling training services, it's training. Come and I'll train you on that, this and that. Sign up. And you're also doing consultancy, right? You can have a general training without details. People come to learn. But when you sell training, from a training that you sell, people can now find you liable that they can come to you for consultancy. But from the pool of your training, you can even choose to do some training for free. And from a free training, you can have advanced training, which is not for what? Which is not for free. Yes. I'm telling you this because you didn't give me so much details. I'll ask more because we don't have much time. But you can think about that. That may be your plan, that may not be your plan. You can have free training, you can have an advanced training. When people do the free training, they realize that no, this free training is very useful. Then I can have an advanced training which people will be willing to pay for. And when they're paying for, people will want to now come to you for specific consultancies. But you have to build a curriculum. As you say that you know some, you don't know some. But what you're saying is good, to look at those herbal remedies. You don't know, like a friend of mine was very sick. He has a lot of infections. He went to the hospital a lot. They combined many antibiotics for him. He drank it. When it's finished, the thing comes again. So he calls one of his friends. He just tells him that put granite inside bottle, add water inside, allow it, and drink the water. That was all. He's done. Just some infection. He went for a test. They say what was the name of the bacteria? It was called H. coli. H. coli. He said H. coli. He said that he has to what? I think, was it H. coli? It was this kind of, it was stomach related. He has a sensation for vomiting. I want to be, H. pylori, yeah, H. pylori. It was H. pylori. Thank you very much. It was H. pylori. So, it's H. coli or H, I don't know which of them. Let me just keep quiet on that. But
and we have H. pylori.
I have situations of people who have those, so I don't know which of them was which one. So because of the confusion, let me keep quiet before I cause problem. But it was just granite they put inside, and he drank it. That was all. See how simple solutions can be. They are just there, and we don't know. So sometimes it's there. So you can, but you may not be able to. If we say you are combining yourself, maybe you don't have a license to combine it, or you don't test it to see how long it will last, what quantities it will be. But if we are just doing training, it may be safer at the earliest time. If you are doing training for this, and at least few remedies, you have to learn. But you have to learn a lot to have a lot of knowledge about various. At least 30 to, you have to dedicate a lot of time to learn. That will be the first thing you are doing. You can dedicate about 1 month of intensive learning and documenting like a book, which you may not sell out for now, but documenting. Then you categorize into 2 curriculums, free curriculum and intensive paid curriculum. And with some of them, outside of that, you can put in specific details for consultancy purposes. You can leave some for consultancy. When people are now have specific problem, I consult on this disease. You can even have some basic and some maybe more details things you may leave out for those who come to you in person for you to what? Give the guidance. And you can have money for all of that. But as coach says, you have to be, action is more important. Action is what?
More important.
Okay, more important. And there was the one thing that I saw first, I didn't come to, that was persistence. The first item of the PAC principle. I have learned something great from that. Persistence. You know, there's something about persistence. When you have persistence, what should be in your mind should not be winning. In persistence, if your motivation is winning, it's good, but it is not the best. Your motivation should be not losing. No, sorry, not giving up should be more powerful than winning. If you are trying and you are not winning, sometimes you can lose motivation and you stop. But if your intent, your goal is actually not to win. Your goal is not to give up. The fact that your enemy is not winning, your enemy, which is the devil or which is the loss that you would have gotten to, that's your enemy, right? The moment that is not happening, you should be happy for that your enemy is not what? Winning. If you are fighting a habit, the fact that the habit is not taking you, you are okay. But I should know what? You should not give up. So fighting an enemy that will not give up is, can you defeat that person? At the long run, you will be in it. So your intention should not be to win, but no to us. And with that, you can go farther and farther and further and further, and until the grace of God comes to take you out. Yeah, sure. So it's great. So, and thank you. Our time is actually up, but we have only done one part of the session. This is one part. That part was just to get. Everyone is done? Yeah, you were mentioning a lot, right? On your dandruff, your products. But I've been listening to you was so important. Listening to you, everyone was so important. It was very important. We have to do that.
So we will have our lunch break, and then just as we did the last session, whilst we are having lunch, we will be having that session as well. Okay, is it fair? So, Mr. Abdul, just like 10 minutes.
Yes.
Let's disperse their food whilst they are eating.
Okay.
Having the next session. Okay.
That's okay.
All right. So please, let's come for it as fast as.
A look back on our impact. At InMe Global, we believe entrepreneurship is a powerful path to financial independence. Success, however, isn't a solo journey. That's why we emphasize the power of networking and mentorship, essential pillars that provide aspiring entrepreneurs with guidance, connections, and opportunities to thrive. We are proud to be part of Africa's growth story. Through our impactful conferences over the years, we have inspired change and empowered individuals to take bold steps towards their dreams. InMe Global has equipped over 500 individuals with the knowledge, skills, and support needed to launch and grow their ideas. With the guidance of industry experts, our dedicated team have nurtured mentees, helping them turn promising ideas into reality. As a backbone for inspiring entrepreneurs, we provide financial support to mentees through business pitching opportunities, where they also receive guidance and advice from industry experts and business leaders, helping them transform promising ideas into thriving businesses. Our charity initiatives continue to support marginalized groups in society, spreading love and hope through visits and donations that provide essential supplies and relief to those in need. We also spend quality time with them, offering encouragement and reminding them that they are not alone. Through our social media platforms, we share valuable financial literacy insights, helping our followers understand essential principles such as budgeting, investing, avoiding financial fraud, and building long-term financial security. We believe that financial stability leads to better business decisions, and by equipping individuals with this knowledge, we empower them to take control of their financial future. Alongside these insights, we also spotlight young entrepreneurs, sharing their struggles and triumphs to inspire others to take bold steps towards financial freedom. Stay connected and be the first to know about our latest events, mentorship opportunities, and success stories. Follow us on all our social media platforms for updates, and don't forget to share with others. Let's grow together. InMe Global, igniting the spirit of possibilities. A look back on our impact. At InMe Global, we believe entrepreneurship is a powerful path to financial independence. Success, however, isn't a solo journey. That's why we emphasize the power of networking and mentorship, essential pillars that provide aspiring entrepreneurs with guidance, connections, and opportunities to thrive. We are proud to be part of Africa's growth story. Through our impactful conferences over the years, we have inspired change and empowered individuals to take bold steps towards their dreams. In Me Global has equipped over 500 individuals with the knowledge, skills, and support needed to launch and grow their ideas. With the guidance of industry experts, our dedicated team have nurtured mentees, helping them turn promising ideas into reality. As a backbone for inspiring entrepreneurs, we provide financial support to mentees through business pitching opportunities, where they also receive guidance and advice from industry experts and business leaders, helping them transform promising ideas into thriving businesses. Our charity initiatives continue to support marginalized groups in society, spreading love and hope through visits and donations that provide essential supplies and relief to those in need. We also spend quality time with them, offering encouragement and reminding them that they are not alone. Through our social media platforms, we share valuable financial literacy insights, helping our followers understand essential principles such as budgeting, investing, avoiding financial fraud, and building long-term financial security. We believe that financial stability leads to better business decisions, and by equipping individuals with this knowledge, we empower them to take control of their financial future. Alongside these insights, we also spotlight young entrepreneurs, sharing their struggles and triumphs to inspire others to take bold steps towards financial freedom. Stay connected and be the first to know about our latest events, mentorship opportunities, and success stories. Follow us on all our social media platforms for updates, and don't forget to share with others. Let's grow together in Me Global, igniting the spirit of possibilities. A look back on our impact. At In Me Global, we believe entrepreneurship is a powerful path to financial independence. Success, however, isn't a solo journey. That's why we emphasize the power of networking and mentorship, essential pillars that provide aspiring entrepreneurs with guidance, connections, and opportunities to thrive. We are proud to be part of Africa's growth story. Through our impactful conferences over the years, we have inspired change and empowered individuals to take bold steps towards their dreams. In Me Global has equipped over 500 individuals with the knowledge, skills, and support needed to launch and grow their ideas. With the guidance of industry experts, our dedicated team have nurtured mentees, helping them turn promising ideas into reality. As a backbone for inspiring entrepreneurs, we provide financial support to mentees through business pitching opportunities, where they also receive guidance and advice from industry experts and business leaders, helping them transform promising ideas into thriving businesses. Our charity initiatives continue to support marginalized groups in society, spreading love and hope through visits and donations that provide essential supplies and relief to those in need. We also spend quality time with them, offering encouragement and reminding them that they are not alone. Through our social media platforms, we share valuable financial literacy insights, helping our followers understand essential principles such as budgeting, investing, avoiding financial fraud, and building long-term financial security. we believe that financial stability leads to better business decisions, and by equipping individuals with this knowledge, we empower them to take control of their financial future. Alongside these insights, we also spotlight young entrepreneurs, sharing their struggles and triumphs to inspire others to take bold steps towards financial freedom. Stay connected and be the first to know about our latest events, mentorship opportunities, and success stories. Follow us on all our social media platforms for updates, and don't forget to share with others. Let's grow together in Me Global, igniting the spirit of possibilities. A look back on our impact. At In Me Global, we believe entrepreneurship is a powerful path to financial independence. Success, however, isn't a solo journey. That's why we emphasize the power of